My name's David Ashinsky, and the title of this program is Live Without Limits, Reach Personal Success on a Daily Basis. The Live Without Limits podcast is a powerful platform that transcends boundaries of personal growth and mental fortitude. As an eminent name in the personal success podcast sphere, we distill complex issues surrounding personal development, psychology, and mental health in a compelling dialogue format. Our nuanced approach fosters insightful conversations on relationships, offering pragmatic advice to navigate the challenging waters. We stand as your trusted beacon to break free from the claims of limiting beliefs, actively promoting a healthier you, a stronger you. With every episode, we pioneer empowering mental transformations, propelling listeners to their individual success trajectories, engaging specialists across various fields to reinforce our commitment towards holistic well-being, ensuring wide-ranging perspectives and innovative strategies, relatable narrations coupled with science-backed insights become the catalyst for meaningful change. Live Without Limits, Reach Personal Success on a Daily Basis unravels the astonishing potential within you, one podcast at a time. How to help manage chronic illness with strength and hope. Around 133 million people in the United States struggle with at least one chronic illness, according to the National Health Council. Chronic illness is a long-term health condition that requires ongoing management and care. The most common chronic illnesses are heart disease, diabetes, chronic respiratory disease such as COPD, asthma, hypertension, which is high blood pressure, cancer, chronic kidney disease, arthritis, Alzheimer's disease, and dementia, mental health disorders, obesity, stroke, autoimmune diseases. As you can imagine, living with a chronic illness can have profound impact on an individual's lives. It is an ongoing battle that requires constant management and adjustment from physical limitations to emotional struggles. Those affected face a multitude of challenges on a daily basis. And this is something I can attest to, having grown up with a disability and lived with it all my life. However, amidst the difficulties, remember that there is always strength and hope to be found. If you are struggling with a chronic illness, despite the obstacles, you can find the resilience within yourself to navigate through the ups and downs of your condition. Carl Jung has a saying, it is, I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. By focusing on inner strength and seeking support from loved ones, medical professions, and support groups, you can find the courage to keep pushing forward, acknowledging the challenges. Living with a chronic illness can be incredibly challenging as you face a multitude of obstacles that can impact your emotional, physical, and social well-being. One of the major challenges is the emotional toll that chronic illness takes on you, dealing with constant pain, fatigue, uncertainty about the future can lead to feelings of frustration, sadness, and even depression. It is important for you to seek support from loved ones, healthcare professionals, and support groups to help navigate those emotional challenges and maintain a positive mindset. The physical aspects of chronic illness can also pose significant challenges. Depending on the illness, you may experience symptoms such as chronic pain, limited mobility, or fatigue. These physical limitations can make it difficult to carry out daily activities and maintain independence. It is crucial for you to work closely with your healthcare team to develop strategies for managing symptoms and improving physical well being. This may include medications, physical therapy, or lifestyle changes to promote overall health and functionality. In addition to the emotional and physical challenges, you may face social obstacles as well. Chronic illness can impact your ability to participate in social activities and maintain relationships. You may feel isolated or misunderstood by others who do not fully comprehend the impact of your illness. Do your best to communicate openly with loved ones about your needs and limitations, as well as seek out supportive communities or organizations that understand your unique challenges. The power of resistance. Resilience is the remarkable ability to recover and bounce back from difficult situations. When it comes to facing chronic illness, resilience plays a crucial role in helping you navigate the challenges and uncertainties that come from your condition. It is the strength and determination to keep going even when faced with pain, setbacks, and limitations. Resilience empowers you to adopt, find new ways of coping, and maintain a positive outlook of life. Shifting perspectives when faced with a chronic illness, mindset plays a crucial role in navigating the challenges that come with it. Our thoughts and beliefs have a powerful impact on our overall well being and ability to cope with difficult circumstances. By reframing negative thoughts and cultivating a positive outlook, we can battle or better manage the physical, emotional, and mental aspects of living with a chronic illness. One way to reframe negative thoughts is by practicing mindfulness and self compassion rather than dwelling on what we can no longer do or the limitations imposed by our illness. We can focus on the present moment and find gratitude for the things that we can still enjoy. By being kind to ourselves and acknowledging our struggles without judgment, we can shift our perspective from one of the despair to one of resilience. Another effective strategy is to surround ourselves with a supportive community as we connect with others who are undergoing similar things. We feel like we're less alone, and their support can help us feel seen and heard. Sharing our stories and learning from one another's journeys can help us reframe negative thoughts and find new perspectives on our own situation. Additionally, remember that setbacks are a natural part of healing process. If your setback a step or two, perhaps you can view it as an opportunity for growth and learn from it by maintaining a growth mindset. We can reframe challenges as stopping stories towards progress rather than obstacles to overcome. Being a supportive network in times of hardship and struggle, having a strong support system can make all the difference in finding strength and hope. The importance of a support system cannot be overstated, whether it's friends, family, or members of the chronic illness community. Connecting with others who understand what you're going through can provide a sense of validation and comfort. They can offer a listening ear, empathy, and encouragement when you need it most. When it comes to connecting with friends and family, be open and honest about your struggles. Let them know what you're going through and how they can support you. Sometimes loved ones may not fully understand the challenges of living with a chronic illness, but by educating them and sharing your experiences, they can become more empathetic and provide the support that you need. Regular communication, whether it's through phone calls, video chats, or even text messages, is essential in maintaining those connections. Additionally, reaching out to the chronic illness community can provide a unique source of support. Online forums, support groups, and social media outlets can connect you with individuals who are going through similar experiences. Facebook has many groups that you can get into, and they offer exceptional support. These communities can offer advice, share resources, and serve as a sounding board for your concerns. Participating in events as a sounding board for your concerns. Participating in events or conferences related to your illness can also help you connect with others who understand the challenges you face. Remember, finding strength and hope is not a journey. You have to embark on it alone. Reach out to your support system, friends, family, chronic illness community, and allow them to uplift and inspire you during difficult times. Together, we can find strength to overcome any obstacles that come our way. Self-care and wellness. Managing a chronic illness can be challenging, but practicing self-care can play a crucial role in improving overall well-being. Self-care involves taking care of oneself physically, mentally, and emotionally. When it comes to managing a chronic illness, self care becomes even more important as it helps you cope with the physical and emotional demands of your condition. One practical self care strategy is to prioritize physical health. This includes eating a balanced diet, engaging in regular exercise, getting enough sleep. Physical activity can help manage symptoms and improve overall fitness. Eating nutritious meals and getting adequate sleep can also boost energy levels and support the body's healing process. Another important aspect of self care is managing stress and emotional well being. Chronic illness can take a toll on your mental health. So find effective ways to cope with stress. Make a list of things that help you, compress and do them often. Seeking professional help. Seeking medical and mental health support for chronic illness is an utmost importance in order to effectively manage and cope with the physical and emotional challenges that arise. When faced with a chronic illness, it can be easy to feel overwhelmed and isolated. However, reaching out for professional help can provide the necessary guidance and support to navigate through this difficult journey. Chronic illness often takes a toll on your mental well being, leading to increased stress, anxiety, and depression. Mental health professionals can provide the necessary tools and techniques to cope with these emotional challenges. They can help you develop effective coping mechanisms, provide a space for emotional expression, and offer guidance on stress management by seeking both medical and mental health support. For chronic illness, you can take a proactive approach towards your health and well-being. This is not only helps in managing the physical symptoms, but also addresses the emotional aspects of living with a chronic illness. Keep in mind that you don't have to journey alone. There are professionals who are ready to provide the support needed to lead a fulfilling life despite the challenges of chronic illness. Regardless of what you're struggling with, continue your journey with resilience and positive outlook. Life is full of ups and downs, and it's important to remember that setbacks are just temporary roadblocks on the path to success. No matter what challenges you may face, remember to stay strong and persevere. Cultivate a mindset of resilience where you see obstacles or opportunities for growth and learning. Believe in yourself and your abilities and never lose sight of your goals. With a positive outlook, you can overcome any obstacle that comes your way and achieve great things. So keep going, keep pushing forward, ask for help if you need it, and never give up on your dreams. Your future is bright, and there are amazing things waiting for you on the other side of adversity. And let me tell you some of my experiences. I grew up with cerebral palsy, specifically spastic hemiplegia, because it affects just my right side. You'll notice that when you look at the line here, one side is down while the other side is up. And that's just part of what it is and how it affects my mobility because it affects just my right side. I hand. I have to wear a brace to walk, otherwise, I do not normally walk heel toe. And I lack depth perception of peripheral vision in my right eye. And all my life, especially as a young child, I was always told that I couldn't do anything. And if you told me I couldn't do anything, it was like waving a red flag in front of me. And I grew up in a very dysfunctional family where I had a father that physically abused and a mother that emotionally and verbally abused. Only when I entered college and began to study both mental health and psychology did I learn to overcome some of the negative feelings I had about myself because in a lot of ways my personality was such that I was very outgoing, and what I couldn't find in the family I found through other sources. And I grew up at a time before the laws changed, before you had the Individual Disability Education Act, and before the Americans with Disabilities Act was passed. Therefore, my alternative when I couldn't find gainful employment was to start my own business, and had no support systems because there were no agencies out there that serve people with disabilities and help them with entrepreneurship. That is why I was trying to set up a nonprofit that would meet that need, because rehabilitation services is there mainly as the financial arm to see to it that someone with a chronic illness or disability gets the education they need, but they're not really there to help you with employment. So always remember, you have to have the right mindset. You have to know what agencies serve you, and you have to be able to be willing to admit that you need help.